Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. If you are new to my page, my name is Alison Wellington. I am a certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with busy professional women to help them learn how to attract and keep the partners that they deserve. I have a bachelor's degree in education. I have a master's degree in counseling. I have a master's degree extension in mental health counseling. And I have been working for the last 5 years with women like you, the bosses, the supervisors, the managers, the CEOs, the entrepreneurs, my military ladies, my doctors, my lawyers, my HR, all of these types of women who tend to have a little bit more difficulty in the dating scene than the average. And it is okay because what's the expression? She is I and I is she or whatever. That's me. I get it, right? Teacher turned counselor, now business owner, right? Successful business owner at that. So I understand the struggles. We are here because I started a 6-part dating series. We are on I put day 3, but actually I think that we are on day 4, which is awkward. We are absolutely on day 4, but I think I titled it day 3. But I also have learned some things from the last couple of days that I have been doing this series. So, first of all, I am prepared. I copy and pasted some of the notes so I could put it right here for y'all. All right, we're going to start with that note. And I want to say that if you are new to my page, I want to give you a shout out. I want to recognize you. I want to welcome you appropriately. So please let me know who you are and where you are from so that I can welcome you to the land of love over here, aligned with Allison. Now, if you also should know that I like to give my Instagram community a reminder that we are live. So I already recorded the video before I came on live with y'all. So I ain't got to sit through that. But if you can be so kind to give me 30 seconds so that I can let Instagram join us here. I'll put an exclamation point. We ain't got time. As y'all also know, I like to put my captions because I don't have the capacity to listen to people's videos. I read people's videos. So I like to offer the same thing. Boom. We got to change the color though. Just got to go black because you can't see it on the white background. All right. And Instagram, we are done with you. Am I on D&D? I am on D&D. All right. All right, folks. So we're going to get right into it. As I shared on day 1, on day 2, on day 3, today is day 4. I attended a business mastermind with my business coach. Her name is Terry Kauser. It's called Wealth on Water. We did a cruise where she had herself as the host, as well as the keynote speaker. And she had other folks who are in different industries within business who teach people how to run different elements of their business, who are successful in their business, teach us what we need to do to be more effective and how we run our business. So we had Connie S. Falls speak about SOP, standard operating procedures, how to hire staff, and how to work your way outside of your business. This is all going to make sense in a minute, I promise. She also, Terry, my coach, she also had, this is Nikki, who is the premier content creator and teaches people how to use AI and infuse AI into their content creation. She had, who else did she had? She had a gentleman named Rashawn who was talking about how to protect your interests, your assets. So she had all these people who came. And there was a particular gentleman, his name is Suleiman Rahman, and he is a 7-figure business owner out of Philly. And he's been in the game in sales for 30 something years. And one of the things that he said that was super profound is that he has what he calls a success formula, or what he calls the X factor, right? Success formula or X factor. And he shared what his formula was. And with that being said, I want to share with y'all. I already put it in the comments. I'm going to share with y'all, and then we are going to relate it, and we're going to talk about how it relates to dating. So the gentleman, Suleiman, he said, for success, and he was talking about with business, we're applying it to dating. Clarity plus belief times skills plus influence. I'm going to put it right on the screen if you're not reading the comments. So clarity plus belief times skills plus influence times focus plus work ethic equals success. So on day 1, we talked about clarity. Day 2, we talked about belief. Day 3, which was on Wednesday, we talked about skills. We took off Thursday because I had a masterclass. So now we're back on. Today is day 4, and we are talking about influence. How does influence apply to dating, especially for women? How does the word influence, the definition of influence, apply to the dating process, especially when it comes to my type of woman, busy professional women, my military ladies, my lawyers, my doctors, my HR people, my administrators, my teachers, my business owners, my managers, my supervisors, my CEOs? Influence. You already know how it does in the workplace. In order for you to get people to move the way you want them to move, when you want them to move, and how you want them to move, you have to influence them. Usually, it is not ruling with an iron fist. That is not usually how you can have a positive influence on your employees, on your subordinates, on your vendors, on your clients. If you want to influence them, is usually not with an iron fist. If you are successful in your workplace, in your business, in the military, in the office, in the hospital, in the courtroom, right? You to be influential, you have to convince people that what you are advising them to do is in their best interest. Because people don't want to feel like they're being bossed around. People don't want to feel like they're being told what to do. People, and I'm going to start saying men, because now we're transitioning this from your work experience to your dating experience. Men don't want to be told what to do or feel like they're being told what to do. They want to feel like they are in control. They want to feel like they are in the lead, which they are within reason, right? And so we have to make them feel that way. But we are reasonable, intelligent, capable people who are not going to follow any man to hell. Therefore, we influence them so that they are steering in a direction that we want to go anyway. We influence them so that we are steering them in the direction that we want to go anyway. So, what does that look like? He says to you, "Hey, Donna, I'd love to take you out on a date. Are you available on Friday?" You are available on Friday. We don't play games. If you're available, you're available. If you're not, you're not. But if you are, you move forward. Yes. Thank you so much for reaching out. I'm absolutely available on Friday. What were you thinking? That's the empowerment. You're turning it back over to him. You are allowing him to take the lead. He is the one who asked you on the date. He is the one who is going to then give you what his thoughts are. Oh, yes, I'd love to get with you. I'd love to catch up with you. I want to tell you about such and such. I want you to tell me about such and such. Let them talk. A lot of men are not given the space to talk. You want to be a good listener. You want a good 60, 40, 70, 30 ratio of conversation. Oh, I want to hear all about your project, your trip, your this, your that. Yes, please, let's get together. I'm absolutely available on Friday. You want to sound ecstatic? You want to sound excited? When gentlemen talk about reciprocity, this is what they're talking about. You want to give them the impression, which is the truth, that you do want to see them. So yeah, yes, I can't wait to get together. What were you thinking? He's going to tell you what he was thinking. I was thinking a Broadway show and dinner. I was thinking the roller skate rink and blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, right? You are going to honor that. You're going to say, that's an amazing idea, even if it's a terrible idea. If he tells you he was thinking about roller skating and you already told him just yesterday that you have 2 left feet and you don't get on anything with wheels unless it's a car, that's a terrible idea. You're going to honor it. You're going to honor it. And I'll tell you why. And y'all might say, oh, Alison, the bar isn't hell. Look, how many of these other guys out here are not offering dates? How many of these other guys are here? If you, and this is no shade, if you like coffee dates, I like coffee dates too, I guess. If you like me, you don't like them, then, and they're offering that, right? So he's asking you in advance, asking you on a date. He's offering a plan. If you don't like that plan, we're not nitpicking and saying he has to ask me on a date and he has to plan a date and the date has to be the most fantastic date of all time. Come on. He is a stranger. You are a stranger. We're getting to know each other. It will not hit every single time, right? And so with all that being said, he asked you to go on the date. Good. He has now planned something good. Men are the head, women are the neck. So you will now direct. We're going back to influence. We're talking about the success formula. Clarity plus belief. We talked about clarity on the first day, belief on the second day is in the playlist called Dating Success Formula. So check out the entire playlist. Day 3, we talked about skills. We're talking about influence. As a woman, you have to be influential. You are going to use your feminine wiles to be influential. You are going to guide them. You are going to allow them to take the lead, head. You are going to guide that lead, neck. And that's going to be, James, oh, that sounds like an amazing idea. But I don't know if you heard, there's this new sushi restaurant that opened up, and I know how much you like seafood. Oh, you wanted to see a Broadway show. Oh, that sounds like an amazing idea. Acknowledge the idea, acknowledge the effort, right? That sounds like an amazing idea. But did you know that such and such and such is just opened, right? It's New York City. It's what's the Christmas, the ladies who do the kicking, the Rockefeller something. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, you wanted to go see the Lion King, yeah. Oh, but you know, it's New York City. It's Christmas time. How about we go to the Rockettes? How about we go see the Rockettes? Right? Acknowledge it and then guide. This. Thank you, Terry. The Rockettes. Acknowledge and then guide. This is the influence. This influence also has to do with outward appearance. Yes, ma'am. Right? You are going to have more control in the direction in which your dating experience goes when you are good looking. It's called pretty privilege. Some of us are born with it. Some of us got to work on it. All of us got to maintain it. Some of us are born with it. Some of us got to work on it. All of us got to maintain it. So that maintenance and that work and that effort may look different for other people. But I need you to be actively working on leveling up how you present to the world. Pretty privilege is real. It's unfair. It's not nice, but it is real. Yes. So what are we doing to be constantly working on leveling up how we present to the world so that we can get a little bit more favor? The biggest favor comes from the Most High. A little bit more favor, because that is going to have an impact and influence on the direction in which your dating experience goes. And not to say that pretty girls don't have difficult experiences, but I bet you it'd be more difficult if it wasn't. So now they have the pretty, now they need the strategy. I'm giving you the strategy. There is something that you hide. There is something that you filter. There is something, a waist that you're snatching in, a butt that you're making bigger, a skin that you're smoothing out, right? That's what I filter. It's okay. Got little dry patches. I'm working on it, right? There's an eyebrow that you darken, or a lash that you find some fake makeup on, right? There's something. There's something on the outside. I need you to work on it. And the joke is, this is the irony. The joke is that thing, they probably don't even notice. It's not about them. And that's the idea I need you to guys to get. Oh, Alison, I don't want to hire a dating coach because I feel like I'm buying a man. It's not about them. Oh, I don't want to work on this, but it's not about them. It's about you. It's about the way that you present. It's about the way that you carry yourself. It's about the air that's about you. Your posture is different. Your presentation is different. Your energy is different. It's not about you whitening your teeth per se. It's about the fact that now that your teeth are white and you're smiling more, you're happier, I'm more likely to approach you. That's what influence is, right? Allowing them to lead and then guiding based on a general direction that they were already going in, so that no one feels like they're being usurped. No one feels like they're being undermined. And then you still get what you want. Everybody wins. Terry said, you said this, and I intentionally have worked on this and gotten better. Men do love it when you listen. I'm telling you, it's like giving a man flowers. How many times in a man's life does he get flowers? Once or twice. And the second time is when he's at his funeral, he can't even smell it, right? I have a date this weekend, which is the only reason I won't be in New York for your podcast recording. It's okay. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you had a date. That's more important than me at tonight's conversations. But That's a good time to plug. If anybody is in the New York City area this weekend, I will be live on stage with the Tonight's Conversations podcast. We are going to be in Queens at the LaGuardia Marriott Hotel, I want to say. And the link is in my bio. I'll make sure that I have it in the description and in the comments of this video. Okay, that's this weekend, July the 19th and the 20th. There are 2 shows. A 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock for Saturday, a 5 o'clock at 8 o'clock for Sunday. I will be at both of them. Okay, I'll make sure that I have the links here. Excellent. So if you are just coming in, my name is Alison Wellington. I am a certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with busy professional women like you, my doctors, my lawyers, my business owners, my HR people. I'm talking my managers, my supervisors, my teachers, my administrators, my military folks, busy professional women like you to learn how to attract and keep the partners that they deserve. I have a bachelor's degree in education, a master's degree in counseling, a master's degree extension in mental health counseling. I am happily married with 2 beautiful little girls, 2 under 2. So you already know I am always tired. And guess what? Can you tell? No, because I need to maintain influence, which is today's topic. We're talking about the success formula for dating. Clarity plus belief. I'm popping it back on the screen. Times skills plus influence. We're talking about influence today. Times focus plus work ethic equals success in the dating scene. Day 1, we covered clarity. 2, we covered belief. 3, we covered skills. Today is influence. All of this will be packaged in a playlist. It's already there. The Dating Success Formula playlist. So make sure that if you've missed any of the days, that you will go ahead and review it. And if you feel like I've offered you any value, you are going to be kind and do me a favor that costs you $0.00, and you are going to be sure to subscribe, number 1, and share this page with a friend. Okay. Oh, Terry said, you inspired me there too. I went from 265 to 206. Oh my goodness. She has lost over 60 pounds. I feel better too. And the options I attract are different. That's the reality. It may not be nice. It may not be nice, but it is the reality, right? So the presentation. Now, this is the part I'm going to leave you guys on. So again, I hate talking about it. It is reality, pretty privilege. It exists. It has an impact on how you influence people. Tone of voice. Let me throw that in right quick, right? Especially as a Brooklynite, a New Yorker, we're known for being rough and tough and rugged. Sucks to be you. Work on it. You a Philly John? Work on it, right? You a LA hottie? Work on it. You a hot girl from Miami? Work on it. You have to be mindful of the way in which you speak to people. That's going to have an influence and an impact more than you can imagine. Okay. The last piece that I want to talk about is the internal work. Now, that may not have influence immediately, right? However, you should be constantly working on becoming the best version of you. The best version of you. Outside will get you through the door, right? Outside appearance will get you through the door. Inside behavior, inside change, inside functionality will keep you in that door. So you have to also be working on you on the inside. If that means you're working with a therapist, if that means you're working with a coach, whatever that might look like for you, you should be constantly working on you. This is a journey, right? Your healing is on a spectrum. Your growth is on a spectrum, and you're constantly moving towards it where you will probably never meet perfection. It's not about meeting perfection. It's about you being prouder day over day. My trainer, you guys know I have a fitness trainer. I talk about him all the time. Dwight from DTD Fitness in Brooklyn. I love him, right? He's become my friend now. I'm all my cool people, like they become my friends. And I asked him to do a video of me doing pull-ups. So if anybody's familiar, that's like you have the bar and then you can hold it like this or like this, and you have to pull up your body. Now, I am on like this little rubber band thing because I don't think I have the ability to pull up all 140 something pounds, right? So I get a little bit of help, a little bit of a boost, but the exercise looks fire. If you know, like guys who be in the park, they work out, like you see them doing all those, like kind of like the jail workouts, right? I'm like, yo, get a video of this. Dwight did this video. I look amazing. Pish tosh. I look amazing. Now, it's from the back, but still, people be having back rolls, right? Like, I'm so proud of how much work I've put in order to get the result. And I paid my money to do so, and I continue to do so because I know it's unfortunate, but the reality is how you show up in the world is the way that people treat you. I also want to continue to be happily married, right? Like, I want that for me. I want that to be what other people see as something that's potentially inspirational. So yeah, I want my husband to be attracted to me, and I want to like me. Like, again, it's not about them. It's about you showing up as the best version of you every single day. And if you backslide, it's okay. I went on a cruise. I went with my coach, Terry Kauser, to the Wealth on Water Mastermind. I had 6 cookies. 6. I've had 6 cookies in like since I was pregnant, right? It's like 8 months ago. I didn't have the ice cream. I stayed strong. I stayed strong against that ice cream, right? I had like 3 brownies. I had key lime pie. I had apple pie. I was wilding. Does that mean I'm going to throw away all my results because I took a week off while I was doing all the wrong things? No, I'm going to get back on track. That's how it works. You should constantly be working on yourself. There's no reason. And if you want to amplify your influence on people, it's working on the outward appearance. That's what we covered. Step 1. Step 2 is going to be the tone. Literally, I have a volume problem. I have a teacher's voice. They call it a teacher's voice for a reason. I project. I am naturally loud. People always comment under my videos, oh my God, you're so loud. They don't even mean like I'm yelling at them in the slang term. Like, literally, I am loud. You know what? Let me see. Did I turn on I turned on the volume on this. So if I'm loud for y'all, let me tell you, if I am loud right now, I am on 40% volume on my laptop. I have to work on, when I talk to people, not to be speaking to them as if I am talking to a class full of 8th graders like I used to, especially men, if I want to influence them to do the things that I want them to do, right? So when we talk about that femininity, I'm a Brooklynite, I'm a New Yorker, I'm Caribbean. I get it. We are rough, super rough. That's not going to get me the things that I want. So I'm going to be mindful of my volume. I'm going to be mindful of my tone. The ends justify the means in this particular case. I want what I want, so I'm going to do what I got to do in order to get it. Once I'm not selling myself to do it. So I need you guys to show up better. All right. Now, if there is anyone, again, who has, I just clicked away. I thought y'all went away. I'm going to run. If there's anyone who received value from today's live, I want to make sure that you know what you need to do. You need to subscribe to this channel and you need to share it with someone else. Make sure that there is someone who is interested in becoming the best version of them. They want to be in a healthy, committed relationship, whether or not they're single or already committed, because the level up of life does not stop once you got a man. All right. Also, if you recognize that this is so good that you need to be working with me as your coach, I want to offer this opportunity to you. I am hosting free 15-minute consultations for serious people, for my busy professional women who are serious about transforming their love life. I'm going to be shady now because I'm talking to a whole group, because I can't be shady to an individual because I'm unprofessional, right? I am a busy woman with 2 small children, a business, and a husband. If you are not serious about transforming your love life and legitimately interested in investing in yourself, which may be a stretch, but you're going to find it, then book the call. If you are trying to be buddies with me, join my live stream and we'll be buddies. Do not try to be my buddy on a 15-minute call. I do not have the time. I love y'all. I don't have it. DM me. Join me on a live stream. Then we could buddy. On this 15-minute consultation is about people who are serious about getting their love life in order, who are ready to do the work, who are ready to invest in themselves, which may or may not be a stretch. I mean, if you're a busy professional woman, it really shouldn't be a stretch, no shade, right? This is for serious people. So I will be hosting free 15-minute consultations to discuss which coaching program or course is the right fit for you. That means by the end of the call, you will be joining something. The end of the call is not free advice from Alison. It's not nice. And I'm sure that if you guys, when you guys are on your job, you don't like people trying to take advantage of you either. You work to get paid. I transform people's love lives. It's my business. All right. I don't want to dwell on it, but I want y'all to understand that this is for serious people who are ready to do the work. If you're not ready to do the work, I'll see you on live stream. You can ha ha he he kiki. I see you in my stories. Ha ha he he kiki. This ain't it. All right. So on a positive note, if you are ready to do the work, if you're ready to get like the over 300 women that I've worked with across the country and around the world, in Canada, in Africa, in Asia, in the UK. I think the only continent I haven't touched is South America. I might have had somebody from Australia. Anyway, let me not dwell. If this was valuable, go ahead, like, subscribe, do all the things. And if you are ready to do the work and show up and get results in 6 months or less so that you can have your pajama pics for Christmas, so that you can have somebody to celebrate Valentine's Day with, now it's the time to do the work. You know how they talk about your summer body is made in the winter? Your winter relationships are made in the summer. This is the time to do the work. Go ahead and apply to join my signature coaching program, my proven system, The Partner You Deserve. My next cohort starts August the 13th, I want to say. Starts in about 3 weeks. So it's not too late. Get in while you can. All right, folks, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you later. Bye.